Breaking news, Nigerians. The ruling All Progressive Congress in Imo State won the Saturday's election for all 305 councillorship and 27 chairmanship positions in the state's 27 local government areas. The Imo State Independent Electoral Commission declared the results of the election at its collation center located at the headquarters in Owerri on Sunday. The Electoral Commissioner Chairman in Imo State, Chris Ejugu, had declared the results without announcing the figures polled by the parties participating in the exercise, which is very strange. Because how can you announce results without announcing the figures polled by the parties? That means there was no election. Yes, there was no election. No election took place in the 27 local government areas. So they just came out and announced to the people of Imo State that after the peaceful, credible elections, the All Progressive Congress emerged as winner across board without any opposition. That was how the electoral chairman thanked all the political parties and their candidates for exhibiting decorum throughout the process. He also commended all the stakeholders, including security agencies, political actors, and the media for their conduct and cooperation during the process. He, however, urged all aggrieved persons and parties to channel their grievances accordingly in lines with extant laws. Afterwards, the Aba Mbise chairman-elect made a brief remark promising to be transparent and to pilot the council's affairs with a fear of God. But none reports that, although peaceful, the election was grossly marred by voter apathy, as the voting did not occur in almost all the local government areas. It will be recalled that the Inter-Party Advisory Council in the state had on Thursday declared its members resolved to boycott the exercise. So how come they are declaring results when there was no election conducted? When people complained of voter apathy, they are declaring results of election that was never conducted in Imo State. They said the election took place at about 4,758 polling units. How come the people of Imo State were not aware of this election? Because many people claim that the election was not fair and it wasn't transparent, it wasn't credible. It was reported that 17 political parties participated in the election. How come they did not give detailed figures on these 17 political parties and their candidates? Yes, the publicity secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Lancerot, had described the election as a charade, a show of shame and undemocratic. That it's on the record that the ISIEC did not release the list of candidates for the election, nor did the commission publish the voter register at the polling units as the law requires, that there was no communication or meeting whatsoever with political parties and candidates and other stakeholders regarding the election. That also, a day before the election, no one knew who the ISEC electoral commissioner were and how the ad hoc staff were selected, that the commission never advertised application for its ad hoc roles, and that the election which started on Saturday has been concluded with the announcement of the results. So they started the elections, but there was no election. They only concluded that the elections is over and the results are out. Now, who are these chairmen? Who are these councillors? Unknown. They are unknown. They are only known to Uzodinma, the governor of the state, and the ISEC commissioner, that's the ISEC chairman in Imo State. So out of the 305 councillorship position, APC swept all the position in the state, but there was no election conducted. Is this how we will continue to go in this country? Meanwhile, in Kwara, some people complained that the elections were rigged by the All Progressive Congress, that they rigged the election. So many videos were showing how some persons were crying that the election was rigged. So this is just outrageous, my country people. APC clearing all votes when there was no election, when there were no elections conducted, it's really unimaginable. I can't even believe that the governor of the state would stoop so low to declare results. Even the ISEC chairman to declare results while no elections was conducted. So I think it's more like a selection. There was no election in Imo State. No election was conducted in Imo State. However, Governor Hope Uzodinma and the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, have expressed confidence that the party will sweep, the September 21st council poll, where they had made this speech known during the grand finale of the APC campaign rally in Owerri last week, that APC will win the Edo election. And finally, APC has won the election. So, my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter, because people that are calling for INEC to take over the local government election, they have their reasons for doing so. And some persons are now beginning to realize that if Nigerians leave local government elections in the hands of the State Electoral Commission, it will always be compromised, because there is no how a sitting PDP governor or a sitting APC governor will let another party to win the local government election. That, in fact, Kwara State is a case study. Imo State is a case study. Delta State is another case study. So, my country people, this is really, really serious. And I think it's high time we need to conduct a reform on our electoral system. If there is no reform, then I don't know how we'll go about this. They really need to make a whole lot of changes. And the people will fold their arms and watch as results are being declared, whereas no elections were conducted. That is the most annoying part in this Imo election. No election was conducted, but they just came out with results. And at the end of the day, the ISEC chairman will be proud to say that elections was how were the elections conducted? How many votes did they pull? What are the number of votes? What were the number of their votes? How many votes were they able to pull? And the opposition candidates, who are they? That is the question we should ask ourselves. But then I think they did magic, and then they declared that the result is out and declared APC the winner of the election, for election that even the people do not know the candidates that won that election. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.